Yeah, sure. You know, we're because they assumed that they were coming back, right? This was meant to be temporary. So I have so many colleagues that... The funding crisis that we're now experiencing in UNRWA is existential. There's a possibility that the organization will not be able to provide services to refugees, not just in West Bank, Gaza, which we're seeing now in the news, and thank you for visiting us here in the West Bank, but Lebanon, Syria, and Jordan. And in the West Bank, we're talking about 900,000 Palestine refugees who would not be receiving services from UNRWA, which is about a third of the population. So it's absolutely significant at the same time that the economic situation is so tragic in the West Bank because no one is moving from West Bank into Israel. So the financial crisis is impacting things even more, making our services even more required. There are discussions now in the Knesset about the closing of our office, the one that I manage in East Jerusalem, the West Bank field office, which is also the location for some of our corporate functions in communications, external relations, and legal affairs, as well as other UN agencies that occupy that compound. But the push is to get us out of East Jerusalem because they say there aren't any refugees there, and so UNRWA is not necessary. But it's not true. In fact, there are registered refugees in East Jerusalem and the surrounding villages. So pushing us out is actually, it will undermine the delivery of services to that population. The funding suspension by some 16 donors amounts to almost half of our funding. So as we get into the next month, into the month of March, things will really start to be very tight. We're having enormous number of conversations with our donors and our partners to explain the ramifications of this suspension, which was, I think, a bit of a knee-jerk reaction, a very fast reaction from the donors, and we're hoping they understand the importance of UNRWA and that the funding comes back to allow us to continue to deliver services.
Jelajahi cara baru mendapatkan informasi. Download MetroTV Extend sekarang.